This show, just like all the other Starrcast shows, are available at adfreeshows.com.
All right, now I want to fast forward. I want to fast forward to the mid-'90s. I want to fast forward to the NWO angle. Fast forward to the fact that, you became the face of WCW against the NWO during that time. What was that time like for you? I mean, you completely changed your character. You really did, from the surfer, the blonde hair, the screaming, the vibrant Sting, to a guy who was very removed. How was that for you?
It was a really good time and a really bad time all at the same time. Yeah, I had a lot of personal stuff going on in my life during that time, but it was good professionally because, my creative juices started to flow, not just for myself, but for everybody, for the NWO, for Hogan, for Lex Luger, for Marcus Bagwell, for all the guys. And I mean, we were all like that. Everybody was kind of helping each other, but it was a good time for me. I kind of felt like at that time I came into my own. And, I took risk and changed my character again. And it was, again, one of those times where you can get injured and miss a while and come back and things are not the same, or you can change your character or do something like a Shockmaster kind of a thing and never recover from it. And I knew that painting my face and doing something different and no talking and hiding up in the rafters and all that could have been something that you guys would have just laughed at and hated, and I couldn't have recovered from something like that. So I'm grateful that it worked, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
Did you really like going up in the rafters like that?
No. No. I always tell people my sphincter muscle was very tight.
Yeah, I bet. Absolutely,
Yes.
I bet. But it all worked out.
Yep, it did. Even Panama City, a Vietnam vet who was the pilot, we had to it's college, spring break, Daytona Beach. We've got to hover over the water out there by the hotels, the high-rise hotels, and the sun's going down and it's getting darker and darker. We have to wait for our cue till we come over the ring. And, I'm going to rappel. And the pilot says, Sting, if somehow or another the rope gets caught in the blades, I'm going to have to cut you loose. And I went, and he's looking at me like this. He was dead serious. He was going to cut me loose,
Yeah.
I was like, well, if it gets caught in the blades, we're both going down, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it was scary stuff. There's a lot of stories, and some of them, I could never tell. And Owen, we can not forget Owen. How appropriate you guys were acknowledging him, and I could tell you some stories. I mean, honestly, there was one night in particular, Chicago at the United Center, where this far from that very thing happening. That was a football field high. So.
Yeah, geez. Yeah. I remember thinking, yeah, he's up there. I hope it all works out. And it did all work out. But
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.